New comics are here again. It happens every week. Every Wednesday is New Comic Book Day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You've got your indie, your DC, your Marvel trades, just a ton of stuff. Every week is huge. And there is some good stuff out this week as well. But before we begin, go to bencschwartz.substack.com. There is new stuff up there for Trixie Dynamite, Continuum Universe, behind the scenes, and the Continuum Universe stuff, which has been a lot of fun to work on. I've got a great artist, Alden Veray. Go check it out. His work has only gotten better, and the new episodes will be posting soon. So this week for Hot Sauce, I might have done this one recently, but I cracked another bottle for home. We finished it off, Jen and I and some friends who came over when we barbecued. It is just so good. Everyone loves it. It is more like a condiment with Formosa, but this one in particular, not a lot of heat, which made it everybody's favorite. Everyone I made try, and they started slathering it on the burger. Just really, really good stuff. So Formosa, there's also jalapeno, habanero, so check them out. They're also really good for cooking because of the consistency. You can use it on chicken wings. Just experiment. It's so much fun. This week's top three, Spider-Man Black Suit. They are exploring stories, and yes, it's an anthology, with Spider-Man in the black suit. So we get to go back and have a little fun in that retro period. Tom King on Wonder Woman, and this is an Absolute Power crossover. Absolute Power, the miniseries, of course, is going on, where Amanda Waller is taking out all of the heroes. This is supposed to spin into DC All-in-One, a one-shot, and then into Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, with great creative teams, good writers, good artists, and it's essentially their ultimate universe. They said they had it going on at the same time that Marvel was working on it, so they're not copying. They just were a little delayed. I don't believe it. They saw the success of Ultimates. They called Scott Snyder, and they're like, "Can you help us? We need some help on this." X Factor number 2, Russell's on it. A perfect combination. It is a great book because it's not your typical X book. It's capturing the feel that has been X Factor for the last 20 years. So give it a shot. Number 1 is still on the wall. I recommend that one. Let's see here. We got some good stuff here. Ultra Mega's back for those of you who have been reading it. It has been a while. Witchblade continues, which has also been a while for the Witchblade fans, and they came out in numbers. I saw people who just came to the shop who hadn't bought comics in a while who wanted their Witchblade, so that was really, really fun. And Spawn continues. There's a new one for Violator. He's got Mercy. He's got Gunslinger Spawn, King Spawn. There's another one, Rat City. Just so many. Spawn is on fire at the moment. Destro almost made number 3 of the top 3. I've really enjoyed this one. What's great about the G.I. Joe universe right now is you've got tons of time periods going on, whether it was Duke or Scarlet Witch or Destro, and they're all spinning together into what's going to be, I imagine, a new G.I. Joe book in that world. And it's all tied to the Transformers stuff, which is really great. There's a trade for She-Hulk, which is really fun. Also a trade for Superior Spider-Man, which wrapped up, and Venom, which also has a ton of books, which we'll see in here as it continues. And Thrawn. Who can't get enough Thrawn? He was in Ahsoka. He was, of course, the fan favorite from the old novels. He's been in the Dark Horse stuff, had a new Marvel book, and it's right here this week in collected form. This is set in 1990. How perfect is that? A Deathlock one-shot. I guess it's an anniversary. That's my why not of the week. Deathlock, sure. Why not? Avengers continues. Storm is part of the team now. Spider Society. Speaking of Venom, there's Venom War, Deathlock. There's also a Venomous. There's a Lethal Protectors. There's a Kid Carnage, I think. So many. And Dazzler gets her own book. Look at that Dodson cover. A number 1 for all you X fans or just your Dazzler fans. She's in the classic costume. But for me, the classic costume is the one she wore on the X-Men, the straight blue one that when they were in Australia. God, I love that era. In fact, I love John Byrne. I love Chris Claremont. The old stuff was unbelievable. But my favorite era of the X-Men was when they went through the Siege Perilous and they were in Australia. Everyone thought they were dead. It's just such a good book. I was probably at the right age for that too. Wolverine Deep Cut. X-Men number 3 continues. Juggernaut busting through the page. Dark Knights All Winter, a new mini for that. Catwoman, she's got some great covers too. Not even that one. There's like 3 other ones that are just absolutely beautiful. World's Finest continues with Mark Waid, and Mark Waid's taken on a Batman and Robin book too. I think something else. He's all over the place. Superman ties in with Absolute Power. A multiverse, a true multiverse with some characters you would not expect for Batman to team up with. And a Joker hardcover original. It's an anthology about Joker all over the world. So we will see you guys on Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. for new comics. And somebody's calling me. It's a spam risk. I don't know if you're still hearing me, but there we go. I love that they do that spam risk. I wonder if it's ever actually somebody important and they just think it's a spam risk. Oh, well, they'll call me back if it is. So I will see you guys in shop Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we will be open all the way through Sunday. So have a great week.